previewing the Crystal Palace game, and then we'll move on to Cup final. So if you would like to start.
Josie, can you just give us an update on your team and injury news, how Fellaini is, and if Paul Popper is in condition to play?
I'm sorry. Paul is fine. Strong guy, strong mentality. He's learning how to live after his father passed away, but he's strong and he knows that he needs to play next Sunday because he doesn't doesn't train for a long time, and he needs these minutes on the pitch. So he plays against Palace. Smalling has a problem, but a small problem that I think no problem at all for next week. Problem for the weekend, but not for the final. And Marwan is the question mark. We wait for today's scans. We decided not to do yesterday. Again, his feelings are not bad, but let's wait. And Timo Fosu-Mensah, he plays Sunday. And if the reaction is good, and if he managed to play the game without problems, is a new option for us for the final.
Any more questions? Simon?
Jose, how many of the young kids are we going to see on Sunday? We saw Gomez out there as well. Is it too soon for him?
You will have two goalkeepers, Joel and Awara. We will have Mitchell, McTominay, Josh Harrod, Matthew Willock, Gomez, Zachary. I think that's it, plus Timo Fosu-Mensah, Axel, so lots of them.
Do you think they're ready?
All together? No. I think one in the middle of a good structure, a dynamic structure, an experienced structure, I think yes. I think lots of them together, no.
Jose, will Wayne be involved on Sunday?
Sorry?
Will Wayne be involved on Sunday, Wayne Rooney?
I don't know. I will bring 3 or 4 of the first team players, you know, to play one half each one, where I can give a little bit of experience to the team, but at the same time save them all for Wednesday. I don't know when or not. He played 90 minutes in the last match, probably not.
Jose, you've said already you'd rather not have this game because of the Europa League final. Is there anything at all that you can gain from the match? Is there any positives, or are you just concerned about maybe more players?
No, the only positive is to save my players, to give them better conditions for Wednesday. Is the only positive thing. Of course, individually for the kids, I think will be a great experience. Old Trafford, Premier League, Crystal Palace, last match of the season. I think for the kids will be a big occasion, will be always a good experience for them. But again, I repeat, I think the best debut for a young player is in the middle of an experienced structure where he can be surrounded by automatisms, by dynamicas, and then where he can be supported to play so many kids at the same time. Honestly, I don't think it's good. I don't think it's good because obviously there is a big difference of quality, strength, experience between them and good players, experienced players like Crystal Palace has. So I would prefer to give them debuts like I gave to Axel against Reading, to Joel against Wigan, or a big match but for one player. But with so many at the same time, I think they really need my support, Nicky Butt's support, supporters to understand the difficult job they have, because it will not be an easy one for them.
Last question on Crystal Palace. Sorry, just last question on Crystal Palace and then we'll move on.
Did you speak to Nicky Butt before deciding which ones to pick, and have you actually seen all of them playing matches, or are you just going on report?
No, of course I spoke with Nicky, and his opinion, of course, is important. Every time they played at Old Trafford during the season, I've been there. They trained with me many times. I know the kids. And of course we try to bring the ones that we think they are more adapted to the needs of our team in this moment. So for example, if I have Fosu Mensah to play right back, I don't need to think about a kid, Our biggest problem, of course, the number of matches is unbelievable. I know that some people likes to lie, and I think they are paid not to lie. They are paid to be honest and speak from their knowledge to the people that watch TV and read papers. But some of them, they lie, and the reality is that since January we played 37 matches, and the Premier League are 38 matches. So we played a complete Premier League minus one match in 5 months, which is what normally a team does for a year. We did in the past 5 months, and we had 4 big injuries with surgeries that reduced immediately the number of players. We had the Jones-Smalling FA week problems, and then our squad was reduced to a number of players that put ourselves under big problems. Imagine that now we have ready to play Zlatan, Rojo, Young, Shaw. We were not speaking anymore about playing so many kids. But I think 37 matches in 5 months. We are the team with more matches in the Premier League. We are the team with more matches, I believe, in Europe. We play every match possible, -2. We play every match in the Premier League, every match in the League Cup, every match in the Europa League, every match in the FA Cup except semi-final and final. So that red card to Herrera was a blessing for us.
Okay, can we move on to the final now, please?
Yeah, and from Dutch television, can I ask you a few questions about Ajax? Were you surprised that Ajax reached the final?
No.
Because we were.
Sorry?
We were in Holland.
I'm not. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. Why you surprised? I really don't know.
It's not one of the richest clubs in the world, in Europe. I mean, they play with young players. That's difficult. And they have success. That's a surprise for the people in Holland.
I don't think the age of the players is important. I think the quality of the players is important. And when you speak about investments, you look normally to the biggest clubs in the world that the investment is massive, but is massive had made players, ended products. And I don't believe that Ajax doesn't make the right investment at the right age. I don't think these very good young players, they go by luck to Ajax. I think the scouting system has to be very good. I think the education system has to be very good. I think the small investment at young age then becomes like a big investment in all the ages. So I think they work for sure very, very well. So I don't see where is the surprise. In the top of that, they are a Champions League team. They come from the Champions League. I always disagree with it. I think a team shouldn't play 2 European competitions in the same season. I think if a team goes to the Champions League and then doesn't qualify, should go home, shouldn't have the opportunity to go and play Europa League. I think Europa League competition is for teams that go to Europa League in the beginning, like us. We finish 5th last year, I think, no? Or 5th, or I think it was 5th. We finished 5th. We went to Europa League. We started Europa League from the beginning of the season, and we had to fight to be where we are.
Can I ask one question about the coach? You know him, the coach of Ajax, Peter Bos.
I know him?
Yeah, you know him. Because when you were a manager at Chelsea, he was the manager of Vitesse. And Vitesse was a satellite club of Chelsea. And you met him, you played against him. As a coach, huh?
Yeah, I know Peter Bos, yeah.
Oh, sorry. What do you think of him? I mean, he plays very dangerous, exciting, attacking football. Is that old school, old-fashioned, or how do you think about that?
I don't know Peter well enough.
Oh.
I think when I see Ajax play, I think fantastic work and compliments for that work. No doubts about it. But I don't like to speak about colleagues that I really don't know very, very well, and Peter Bos I don't know very, very well. I prefer just to say what is clear on my eyes. When I see Ajax play, I see work. And work is manager responsibility and the staff responsibility. So it's so easy for me to say, fantastic work, well done, congratulations.
Thanks for the long answer.
Jose, Tommy Martin, TV3 Ireland. There's been a lot of things that you've been unhappy about in the build-up. You've referred to the schedule and the fixtures and the injuries, etc. But now that it's here, it's a European final. Are you energised? Are you enthusiastic? Are you excited about managing a team in another European final?
In this moment, I'm not focused on the final. In this moment, I'm focused still on the Sunday match. I would like us to fight for a result. I would like us to do what we did against Tottenham, against Arsenal, against Southampton, where we fought for a result. We could have better results. We We try to win matches, we try to get something positive out of it. Nobody likes to lose, nobody likes to throw matches away. So I'm still worried about Sunday.
When it comes to Monday morning, how do you think you'll feel?
I think Monday I will still feel as a normal day. I think Tuesday when I leave this training ground, I will be just thinking about one thing.
Just
okay, sorry. We need to move on.
Jose, you said previously that you'd like Zlatan to be there on the pitch if you win to lift the trophy. Is he physically able to go, and has he told you that himself?
Everybody goes. We have a few in crutches, but everybody goes. Fantastic group of players, fantastic spirit since the beginning of the season. Difficult run, lots of matches. We spend more time traveling, playing with hotels than at home, because 60 something matches means 140 days in hotels. So half of the year we spend together, and that is only possible when the spirit is amazing. So everybody is going to be there. Crutches for Young, for Shaw, for Rojo, for Zlatan, but we all go together.
Okay, last two questions, one here and one there.
Jose, you've mentioned obviously your own frustrations going into this, that you can't focus yet, that we know about the schedule and the injuries. How concerned are you that negativity can creep into your squad now? Players may feel tired, they hear about you talking about all of these problems.
No chance. On Tuesday when we put the foot in that plane, we think just about one thing.
Okay. Last question?
Yeah. Football International Holland, Mr. Mourinho, which Ajax players did impress you this season?
That's not a question for me.
Why not?
Because if I speak good about them, I motivate them. If I speak bad about them, I motivate them.
Okay.
So I don't speak.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay, guys, thank you.